amongst your parents?
I'm my mum's favourite, Vicky's my dad's favourite. But they are not our favourites. We don't have favourites. Yeah. We're just residents in the house.
Yo, listen, you're jumping the gun here. You're jumping the gun here.
Sorry.
That's the next question. I was going to carry on parental favoritism before we get to favorite parent, but carrying on parental favoritism. So was it always like this?
Yeah.
Always. Even pre-Vicky?
Pre-Vicky, I was their only child, so I was, of course, both of their favourites. Yeah, and then she came along and then it was Vicky. Me and my mum are similar. My sister and my dad are similar, which is weird because me and her are actually really similar, so it shouldn't actually work that way, but it does. So that's why. So me and my mum get each other more.
Okay, I see. So wait, you and your mum are similar. Vicky and your dad are similar, but you and Vicky are also very similar.
Yeah.
So we're similar, but she's the louder version, I'm the quieter version. So that's why my dad's like the chilled laid back, and I'm more the chilled laid back. But my mum's more like the shouting. The loud part, yeah.
And what's what I was about to say? I've lost my train of thought right now, so we'll come back to whenever my train of thought comes back. So as you said, you don't have favorite parents.
Yeah, but what we want, we know who to approach.
Okay, I see. So
we just love our parents equally.
Equal love of your parents.
Now we love them the same amount, but differently. They're different. They're polar opposites, them too. So.
Polar.
Yeah. I think people don't realise like how different our parents are at all, ever, apart from us.
Yeah, well, I mean, you do live with them, so you see it every day.
Because my mum can put I don't want to say facade,
but she knows
how to behave in public.
It's just like how you're like an African mum will scream at you at home.
She will never do that in public. So people think she's like super chill and
probably
like
soft,
you know? And we're like, what? No. As soon as that door closes, dear me lying. Like literally, we literally go.
Yeah, we have to literally tell her that, Mum.
Lower your voice. I'm right here. You're very loud. We're in the same room. Yeah. Or like if we're upstairs and she's yelling at us, we'll pretend we can't hear her, knowing full well she's vibrating the whole house.
That's right. Fake sleep. That's my weapon.
Girls, this is what she did the other day. Girls. We obviously ignored her because we just come over and she's like, I know you can hear me, so and she just carried on.
Wow, you're stressing Auntie for no reason, man.
She stresses us. You don't understand. She stresses, and then she wants to put it on us, and we're not having it.
We're children. We just go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Stop thinking. Live life to the fullest.
Timmy, you living life to the fullest has put you in some wild predicaments, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ever going to grow out of that. It's actually really bad.
Jumping into cars with random people, you know?
It's not like that. It's irresponsible.
Are you going to, the only question I have, were you going to a long distance with these people, or was it a short car journey?
I vividly remember and thinking, why am I in this situation? One of them, I was in like a work event and I needed more money. I needed more cash. It was like a summer fete type of thing, but just for my work. I was in this village. I don't know where I was. So I was walking around the little village, looking for a cash machine. And this man was like, I asked him, I was with a friend, and I was like, where's the nearest cash machine? He was like, oh, it's in the village town. I was like, where's that? He was like, oh, it's quite far. I can give you a lift if you want. Then we got in there and then we just didn't really understand why we were there. But we had the number plate and we put it on Snapchat and we told everyone if we go missing, this is the last place we were. And then the second time I was walking to uni and someone was asking for directions to my uni. And I was like, yeah, it's like there. And I was like, I'm going there now, so just go there. And they're like, oh, if you're going there, I can just drop you there. And I got in and I was like, why am I in this car? I just didn't want to walk.
Laziness is killing my people.
Yeah. I don't think I'd do it now. I don't know. I drive everywhere, so I shouldn't actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. I have a question which I didn't actually ask you guys that I just thought of now. So, like, favorite relatives and what's the word?
Least favorite.
Yeah. So, who are some of your favorite relatives growing up? Did you have the same favorite relatives, different favorite relatives, favorite cousins?
Our favorite cousins were always like our blood cousins.
Yeah.
More like family friends or more cousins to us.
Yeah. We weren't very tight with our blood cousins until recently. We probably have the least favourite family member. We probably have the same.
Yeah.
One particular uncle. But in terms of our favourite relative,
or tives, this can be plural.
I think our favourite relative might have been our twin.
Yeah, definitely. That was like my second month. Like, what?
Yeah, like we always wanted to be around our house, or we wanted her in our house. Before JJ, of course. When that kid came along.
JJ's a nice guy.
Yeah, he turned into my little baby.
Yeah, he turned into Vicky's baby. Obviously, I wasn't involved. But yeah, she always planned like really cool like for events, like Alton Towers, for park. She was always baking and stuff, you know me.
Wait, was Auntie Bimbo that planned that Alton Towers trip?
Yeah, man. She paid for the lot, bruv. She was sick.
I remember that Alton Towers trip.
Sick.
Yeah, I remember that Alton Towers trip.
Mum's best friend is also a classic favourite of ours. She's Auntie Dorcas. She's I don't want to say a mad woman because I know Nigerians don't like that word, but she's a proper joker. Like, I love her. Mum's sister is probably...
She's funny.
Yeah, so my mum has a lot of sisters, but the one that we count, she's a joker. She's like my mum, but like so much more dramatic. And as a child, it was pretty hard to believe that was possible. And then we met her sister, and like they're like us. They have like the same mannerisms, the same personality, all of this. So just it was like watching my mum in her, but like...
But you're not on the receiving end, so it's funny.
Yeah. If you're not on the receiving end, it's jokes. If you are, it's peak. And we had like her son, our cousin, is like kind of ditzy. I don't know how to explain him.
No, he's not dumb. He's just
clumsy. He always spills things. He's just really immature, but it's his personality. And then having his mum and him as a child was a colourful combination of personalities. She was just screaming all the time. But it was good fun to watch. It was funny, entertaining.
Funny to watch, but not fun to be at the end of the stick, to say the least.
Yeah. But we usually like and dislike the same people.
Yeah.
Huh? Fair enough. And I think we will end the episode there unless you have anything else you wanted to say on your childhood experiences. Or you have any funny childhood stories.
I know I used to get Vicky in trouble on purpose.
Why? I mean, or how rather?
You really like her, innit? So she used to do this thing where she'd whip up any pictures of me in the house. Don't know why.
I did a few.
I barely have any pictures of me in the house.
I was small.
I didn't rip anyone's pictures, but Victoria. And they were always pictures of me. Yeah?
What, just you?
Just me.
Just funny, I don't actually remember this. The only thing I ever actually remember is ripping the head of one of your toys off. Because we were fighting over it, weren't we? Or something like that, I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
Whoa, what brought that about? Ripping off heads of dolls?
I think I was
Teddy, Maisie, my Teddy dog, right? The only dog I'm ever going to have in my life. She all of a sudden, for some weird reason, started having a bond with it. Like she wanted it. It was now hers, which can't do that. And so we were fighting over it and she ripped the head off.
No, technically we ripped the head off.
Because it was not yours. Let's go. It's mine. It's in my room. Leave it alone.
We shared a room.
No, we didn't. It happened in this house. I was grown. I was a teenager when you did it. It was devastating.
Oh. Tim, as a teenager, Tim, you're crying over a toy dog.
It's my childhood. Are you joking? I'm not even sentimental. So, like, the little things I do keep in life, don't touch. Do not touch. And she ripped the head off this teddy. In hindsight, we could have got that fixed. It was just the head. But
it's when it's Betty, the other teddy bear was more important. So I was like,
Betty is the ultimate teddy. Like,
she's got this. Literally, I think it's even on.
It's in my room on my bed.
Yes, it's on her bed.
I have 2 teddies on my bed.
Not in like a cringe.
Not in a cringe way. I don't sleep with them. I barely even know that they're there.
They're just there.
And they will be passed on to my children if I have any.
It's not even cute.
It's just sentimental.
It's filled with like like them little beads. They don't even feel soft. It's not even.
It's cute though.
That's what she likes. So.
Are you sure that's cute? Are you sure it's cute?
Yeah, I know, because I wasn't a rough child. Like, it's in pristine condition.
I saw you pencil.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, that's a different one.
No, it's all of them. I put pencil. I did that.
You did. You put pins in all of them.
No, pencils. So should I pop a hole?
I would pop a hole in their bum and put the pencils there and write with the teddy hanging on the pencil. But like, they were so heavy that I couldn't write. So it was a waste. Like this, so and then flip it that way and write. But it was a proper teddy bear, so it couldn't fit. So all my teddies have holes somewhere around.
That's no sentimental attachment to any teddy bear. I mean, I do have like one.
She didn't really get any teddy bears.
No, Auntie Bimbo gave me a teddy bear from I think America or Canada, and I kept that. I still have it somewhere.
I have a blanket and I have 2 teddies that are of my childhood.
Sentiment. I can't lie. I have nothing of my childhood at this point.
Not really a sentiment.
We're not really sentimental. We don't mind throwing things away.
Yeah.
The memories are in our head somewhere.
Somewhere, that's true. All right.
Oh, wait, I've got a question. Well, not a question, it's your podcast, but like, our parents are a bit hoardish.
But I feel that's an African thing.
I definitely think that's African thing, because if you go into our garage right now, you can't walk through our garage at the moment. It's quite bad.
I recently, during the lockdown, went through every single item in that garage with my dad to try and get some of it thrown away, and the struggle. I'd be like, when was the last time you used this? He's like, 20 years ago. And I'm like, but you're not going to use it.
And he's like, theory, like,
I may have to use it at some point. Or he has a theory that if you haven't used it in 10 years, then you can't throw it away.
Or something like that. And so,
why?
It's like something like the lifespan of a product's meant to be like 20 years.
Yeah, so you don't want to throw it away. Years. Yeah, you don't want to throw it away and then like need it in like 2 years. But I would just buy another one.
Honestly. You probably won't, because you've not used it in so long.
Yeah, you won't. There's only been one time where you proved me wrong.
And he holds on to that one.
Yeah.
When was that?
It was recent. I wanted him to get rid of a cupboard. I said, no one's going to use it. It's flimsy, it's ugly. And then I'm using it for the business to store some stuff. And so I see, I told you. And I'm like...
You should, our principal, you should have got a new cupboard, really, because
expenses, hun, it's a business. Yeah, so that was a downfall on my part. But to be fair, if it was gone, I would have just got a better cupboard and a better suited one. It's not actually that suitable for me.
As I said, you really should have got a new cupboard.
Yeah.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
But I think we'll wrap the episode up there. But before we wrap up, we will move on to Tommy's selections. So